Securing a bunker.
Guys, I think that's it. I think we just did it. Yep. Oh, guys. We finally did it. The SVT is over. Finally, I don't have to use this fucking gun anymore, man. Finally, I'm leaving this shit. Leaving this shit. I finally did it. I finally got diamond for the auto rifles. It's been quite the grind to get this. The SVT was god awful. I did not like that gun at all, but we're finally here. We got the diamond. It feels good, man. It feels good to finally have this in my fucking hands. I'm gonna be giving you guys, oh guys, I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited that I just got diamond. I'm gonna be giving you guys a review on all these weapons and what I thought was the best, what I thought was the worst, going from obviously all the guns. I'm gonna go completely in order. So let's get that started, you know, right now. Okay, so number one, the number one gun, guys, I think was the easiest to get diamond, was going to be the BAR, or the BAR, whatever you want to call it. This gun is very accurate, an insane 3-shot range that is almost at sniper level. So if you guys have not used this or used it to its advantage, I definitely recommend you guys need to use this. The second gun that I felt was the easiest to get gold for was the FG42. This gun is insane, guys, and I think it's underrated. 2 to 3 shots a lot of the time, especially close range and long range. This gun has a little bit of a weird recoil pattern, but if you put grip on it, it fixes it in my opinion, and it's insanely accurate. At that point, you should be able to hit those 2 to 3 at an insane distance. So definitely pick this one up and use it if you haven't already. The number 3 spot is going to go to the STG-44. Guys, this gun is insanely accurate as well as a pretty decent fire rate. And that kind of helps a lot with the headshots. I found out this one I didn't get it as goal as fast as the BAR and FG42 just because they're powerhouses, but the STG-44 is actually the gun that kills me the most out of all these auto rifles. I feel like this thing is a beast in 1v1 battles. It has an insane accurate range as well. You can range map people with this thing. 4 bullets, 5 bullets, that's about the damage you need to kill someone. But you guys might be thinking, then I'm just going to use the BAR and FG42. That's fine, but the STG-44, even though it's 4 to 5 bullets, it's much more accurate than the other two. Just going to clarify that. Alright. So the number 4 spot is actually going to be the Thompson, or the M1941, whichever you guys want to call it. If you guys didn't know, it is called the Thompson. That's what they called it in World War II. A little fun fact for you guys. I know that there's many M19s in the game, so just make it easier on you. The sniper's called the Springfield. This one's called the Johnson, and the submachine gun is called the Tommy gun. You guys didn't know that. Why is this one at number 4, you might ask? Well, even though it's got the most recoil in the game, this gun actually has the fastest kill time for any of the auto rifles, if you guys didn't know. At close range, this thing is killing insanely fast. It's 2 to 3 shots and has the fastest fire rate, and it's got very moderate damage. So when you're close up and you're hip firing this thing, zooming in real quick, you're killing people extremely fast. Put an extended mag and grip on this baby, you'll be set to go. Alright, number 5 spot, guys. This one was a bit tricky for me. I had to decide between the M1A carbine and the M1 Garand. And at the end of the day, guys, end of the day, guys, it's going to be the M1A1 carbine. Why, you might ask? Because that gun is a 2-shot. You're asking yourself, the M1 Garand does more damage. Well, yes, it does, but the M1A1 carbine is so much more accurate, guys, and it has almost no recoil at all, I found. This gun, also, you can trigger finger very fastly. If you guys are good with the FAL back in Black Ops, I extremely recommend that you use this gun. It was very easy to get the headshots. And it staggers people pretty badly, so I definitely recommend that you guys give this one a go. It's pretty underrated in my opinion. One of the most underrated auto rifles. At the number, what was it, 6 spot. Number 6 spot is going to be the M1 Garand. Guys, I don't really know what to say about this one. It's not bad, but it's not great, you know? It's not a bad weapon at all, don't get me wrong. If you have a good trigger finger and great accuracy, it's a great gun to use, don't get me wrong. You can do very well with it. It's easy to get headshots. Here's my problem with it. It's got such a small clip that you can't really go off, if you know what I mean by that. You can't really go off at all. Even with extended mags, I think it only brings it up to 10 or 12, and that's just not enough. My main reason with this, or main complaint about this when I was using it, was I was beating on my 1v1s. It's a great gun in 1v1s, don't get me wrong. You'll win most of the time, but the problem is you're going to die almost all the time after you get 1 to 2 kills, because you're going to have to reload, and it doesn't really reload that fast. So yeah, that's why it takes the number 6 spot. Now, the last but not least, the gun I dreaded for the past 2 days getting gold was the SVT-40. This gun is not that good, guys. Don't get me wrong. I got quads with this thing. I got quads with all these guns, you know. You can pop off with it. You know, I know a lot of people are good with it. I feel like I was fairly decent with it. I had a pretty good KD with it, I think myself. But why am I ranking it the last? Well, guys, the recoil is so fucking unbearable. I can't tell you enough about how bad the recoil is on this thing. If you don't have grip on it, it recoils like top right. It goes like way upright. And even when you have grip, it really goes to the right a lot too. It's one of the worst recoil guns in my opinion. I think it's worse than the Johnson if you were to ask me for recoil wise. But the other thing that makes this thing really just not that great of a weapon is it says it's a 2-shot, but a lot of the times, guys, it really isn't, especially at range. I found at range I'm having to 3 to 4 shot people a lot, especially the snipers, and that's very annoying to get long shot medals for. If you go into hardcore, it is a 1-shot. I will not lie to you about that. This is a 1-shot every single time. So I do recommend that you do hardcore for this. When you're getting the headshots, though, I recommend that you go into war. Okay, I think I need to give tips for this one because it is fairly hard to get this one gold. It was the hardest out of all of these, so I recommend that you guys do this one first just to get it out of the way. Definitely get out of the way. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much been it. This is Solar Gaming, guys. I'm out.